Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all will be fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we discuss about how to donate a car for tax credit. So let's start the video. Donating your car to charity can result in a significant tax saving if you include in your charitable contribution. Deduction, however, doing a little planning will ensure that you have to maximize the tax deduction and savings to your donating a car. Key takeaways: the charitable deduction for a car that a charity sells in a limited to sales price, even if the car's fair market value is higher. If the sale price of your donated vehicle is less than $500, you can deduct it $500 on your car and fair market value, whichever is less. If the charity says the car is a significant discount and needy individuals or keeps his car for its own uses, these are you can be claim a deduction for the car fair market value. Charities are typically required and a report of sales price of your car and your form of 1098C. Charitable deduction. Donating your car to charity can result in a significant tax saving if you include in your car charitable contribution deduction. The Internal Revenue Services IRS requires you and calculate your tax deduction in one or two ways, depending on how to charity uses your donation. Reduction of cars that are charity sales as a limited at your sales price. In almost other cases, you can use your car fair market value. Here are four simple steps and tips that you have to understand the claim tax deduction for your donating cars on your tax return. Step 1. Find out how much the charity sold the car for. Uses the price of charity saves your car for almost and your deduction. For example, if the charity sales car action is $3,000, your donation is limited $3,000 even if the fair market value is $4,500. However, if the charity sales and the car is significant discount is needy and individual or kept your car for its own use and your claim deduction for fair market values. If the charity sells your car $500 less than and you can be deducted $500, your car fair market value whichever is less. For example, if your car is valued 650 605 $6,500, you can sell your $350, you can be deducted $5,000. To charities are typically required to report it a sales price for your car and forms 1098C. Step 2. Determine the car fair market value. To estimate it, your car fair market value is calculated to your deduction. The IRS is suggested that you uses your reputable used car price guideline. Consider a consulting that your Cali Blue Book and car values online tools. For example, search the private party prices of the vehicles based on its model and overall condition. Turbo tax tips that are completed form that you will be have to receive in almost. The third step is claiming the deduction. In order that you have to find out for you, and these are the name of deduction that you will be receive in the appraisal as you will be have to documentation in a values. In order to claim deduction, if you donated a car, you needed to have a documentation for your donation. At a minimum, the documentation you receive form of charity needs to include your name, the vehicle identification number, the data of your donation, a statement describing any goods and services you received in return for your donation. Report the amount of your deduction and schedule a since you can only claim your deduction for your car and your itemized to total all of your eligible deduction on schedule are typically needed to execute a standard deduction amount of your filling status. Step 4. Additional forms you will need. Complete Form A283 if your car donation deduction is more than $500. If your donation is between $501 to $5,000, you need to complete Section A. If your deduction is greater than $5,000, you will be completed Section B. If you complete Section B, you will also need to return appraisal as documentation. With TurboTax Live full services, the local expert match into your unique situation will do your taxes for your start to finish. or get unlimited helps to advices from a tax expert while you do for taxes with TurboTax Live Assisted. And if you want to have to file your own taxes, you can still feel confident. You will be needed to write your TurboTax as we guide you step by step, no matter which is your file, granted 100% accurate and your maximum refund. Looking for more information, this is above the articles that you intend in provided generalized financial information designed to educate broad segments of the public. It is does not have to give personalized text investment or other business and professional advices before taking any action. You should always seek an assistant or professional who knows the particular situation for advices on taxes, your investment, the law, and any other business of professional matters affected to you and your business. Tax caster calculator estimated to your tax refund and where you stand. I am a turbo customer. I am a new user. Uh, Tax bucket calculator easily calculate your rates and make a smart financial decisions. W for withholding calculator. Now, how much would withholding your package and paycheck to get your bigger refund? Self-employed tax calculator. Estimated your self-employed tax and eliminate any surprises. Crypto calculator. Estimated capital gain, losses and taxes for crypto sales. Self-employed tax deduction calculator. Find documentation as a 1099 characters, freelancer, creator, or if you have any side gig. It's deductible. See how much your charitable donations are worth. And TurboTax online important and details about a filling form of 1040 return and limited credit. A form of 1040 return with a limited credit is one of the field using IRS form 1040 only with the expectations of specific covered situation described below. Roughly 37% of tax pay are eligible. If you have the form of 1040 return and the claiming of limited credit only, you can be file a free yourself with a TurboTax free edition and TurboTax Life Assistance Basics. You can fill with TurboTax full services and listed prices. Situation covered assuming no added tax complexity. W2 income, interest or dividends, IRS standard deduction, earned income tax, child tax credit, student loan interest deduction.